What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Obsession Podcast. I'm Carl Duffy.
I am Mike Stadler.
It is currently September 10th. We are heading out on our antelope hunt.
Yes, sir.
But we thought we'd do a few podcasts on the way out because you guys have been asking questions. This one comes from Steve today. Steve asked us, Mike, what do we consider cull bucks, or do we even consider a buck a cull buck? And do we shoot what we consider cull bucks? What do you think about cull bucks, Mike? How about the wording cull buck?
Cull buck. I don't like it myself. You see it a lot on TV, obviously. A lot of them, especially Texas. They show the Texas ranches all the time shooting cull bucks. A cull buck to them is, basically an older 8-pointer. They just don't want an 8-pointer genetic.
Yeah.
They're wanting something bigger than that.
How many times have you read or seen things where it's like, it'd take 13 years of constantly shooting every 8-pointer on the property
to get rid of them.
To get rid of that genetic.
Correct. If you're lucky.
Right. So
I don't like the term cull buck. A big 8-pointer to me is a nice deer.
Oh yeah. We both shot some big 8s.
Yeah. Now, have both of us taken out inferior deer with small racks before? Absolutely.
Yeah.
I know for a fact we have a few of them on film. I know one of them for sure, you remember.
Big Mike?
That I took out. You took out that one.
Yeah.
I took out that fork tank.
Fork tank.
It was a 4.5-year-old fork.
Yep.
Carl took another one out, which was a cool deer.
I don't know if I would say he was that wasn't a cull buck. I think he got injured the year before.
He had a screwed up side.
Yep.
But, deer that I've seen over the years can really make massive jumps from one year to the next.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm pretty leery on something like that. Like I said, the one I took out for sure we knew.
He was a bully, too. He was beating up on everybody.
Yeah, just by body size. I watched him beat up and run off a 150-plus inch 10-pointer on a hot doe in late October. And he just walked right past that doe. He didn't want nothing to do with it. So, at that point, I had no problem putting my tag on him to get rid of him.
Yeah, 100%. Plus, he was just a giant deer. He was a cool buck.
Yeah, he was a giant deer. Cull buck, I don't know.
I don't like the wording cull buck at all myself. I think it's something people use as an excuse. Yeah. I'll be honest.
Yeah. They shoot something that's not quite what they thought it was.
Yeah.
Like, well, it was a cull buck. I had to get him out of the herd. Okay.
Yeah. If you're in a fenced-in area, like you said down in Texas or something like that, I guess I can see the wording cull buck because it's more of a controlled atmosphere, even though they're large tracts of land.
Yeah.
Which would be very, very, very difficult to still get that genetic out of there. But whether you're hunting public land, you're hunting small properties like ours, where deer move all over the place, you are not gonna even be able to, in my opinion, use the word cull buck.
Yep.
I don't think it's an adequate word. Just shoot what you want to shoot. You're never going to change the genetics on your property in your lifetime, I think. You'd have to have the whole neighborhood doing the same thing, like I said, for 13, 14 years.
It's too hard to control a small area like that. Even if you own a huge tract of land, it's pretty hard to shoot deer like that out of it.
Oh, yeah.
And control it.
Yeah, if you want to control it, I think the only way you can control it, and it's not shooting cull bucks, it's letting the genetic of the higher deer go. Like a 10-point genetic.
Exactly.
If you want bigger, don't shoot them until they're older age group, I guess.
Then shoot your bigger 8-pointers, because they're not going to go away anyway.
No.
Let your 10-pointers go.
No. And you'll start to see more of that genetic.
Yeah, for sure. Because they're going to breed.
Right.
Yeah, cull buck thing, I don't know. Like, now an injured buck, something like that, big or small, I would for sure put my tag on them, because I'm not going to let that animal
I've even done that
go to waste.
Out-of-state hunts.
Yep. We did that in Missouri.
Yep.
A few years back, however long ago that was, I don't remember, but
had that injured deer come in. And
Yeah.
I'm texting the guide, like, there's this deer, he's coming, he's injured. Basically the deer was rotting on the hoof. I shot him because I didn't even wait for the guide's permission. I shot him, killed him, because I was going to put my tag on him. And here he was full of maggots and whatever else, because somebody had shot him poorly with a crossbow. But you'll have them instances. Or deer that gets shot. I've shot deer before that somebody shot with a gun and blew the leg off of it or something like that too.
Yeah, for sure.
Done that, but
Yeah, I think if you're going, if you're going like to Texas, stuff like that, I know where they'll let you a lot of times shoot a trophy. They call it a trophy buck and a cull buck.
Yep.
Have at it, because you're going to shoot 2 nice bucks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but
a big 8-pointer is still a trophy to me.
I agree with what Carl said about the excuse, and I don't like it. I hear it a lot, especially on TV with oh, it's a good deer to get out of the herd, and it's a or a cull buck or a whatever. I'm like, if you're shooting a 140-inch 8-pointer and you think that's a cull buck, then we have different views.
Yeah,
which is fine.
Yep.
But that's where I stand on it, I guess.
Yeah, I feel exactly the same way about cull bucks. I mean, basically we both, as you can see, we both see it the same way. There's no such real thing as a cull buck in our opinion. Probably end the podcast right there. I mean, that was pretty simple.
We can do it.
We can do it. Thanks for watching The Obsession. We appreciate that. Thanks for listening on the podcast. You guys get a chance, subscribe to the channel right here on YouTube. We appreciate all of that. If you guys get a chance and want to comment, we'd appreciate a comment. If you guys got questions you'd like us to answer, go ahead and put them right here in the comments on YouTube. Also check us out on iHeartRadio Podcast, Google Podcasts, now on Spotify Podcast. Finally on there, and it's up and running. And then if you guys want to check out the main feed, it's rss.com. Search The Obsession on any of those, and our podcast will come up. It's Big Grim Reaper that says The Obsession on it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, agree or disagree. Hey, we want to hear from you. Thanks for tuning in.